Hey friends, Happy New Year. Welcome in. My name is Anya Light. So grateful for being with you today. Thank you as always for tuning in. I wasn't actually planning on doing a shoot today. I was going to wait. I'm shooting this about a week in advance, but Spirit was very persistent this morning and said, this is the moment. So I am flowing with it. So I'm going to share a reading for this coming week. This is a new thing I'm offering. So starting today, every Monday, there will be a new video released here on YouTube for you. And they're going to be called Tarot Intuitions or Tarot Intentions. And the purpose of these is to give you some guidance for your week ahead. And this is not meant to be like a prediction kind of reading. This is meant to be something to help you hone your own natural intuition and to just give you some spiritual companionship on the path. I mean, gosh, life can feel overwhelming sometimes, confusing, and it's just nice sometimes to have someone who seems like they're outside of yourself, me, seems like, reflecting back to you what you already know deep in your heart. So I am just a mirror for you to get clear on your own intuitive knowings. So that's the intention behind these readings. So as I said, they'll be posted every Monday for you. So I'm really excited about this. All right, so I am going to get into the cards in a moment. For those of you who have received tarot readings from me before, you know that I generally wear my tarot hat. But today I was called not to wear the hat, so I got to go with it. So you know what I'm going to do with my little tarot hat? Let's put it right here. So I got my tarot hat. I got my tarot cards. Today I'm using the Osho Zen deck and the traditional tarot rider Waite. And here we go. So as we begin to tune in, I invite you to take a moment and as I'm shuffling the cards, take 3 deep breaths. And what we're going to look at today is a possible intention that you can set for the week ahead. We're going to look at some strengths and blessings that you have, some challenges to sticking with that intention for your healing journey. What are the challenges that you might be faced with? And then also a potential outcome. Potential. Not guaranteed, because nothing is guaranteed. Right? There is no one set future. There is multiple potential timelines and outcomes depending on the choices that you make. Everything is about the choices that you make. So just laying out the cards, getting a sense of the story. Yeah, it's the new year of the horse. Forward progress, forward momentum. Last year was hard, wasn't it? Oh my God. For everyone I know, every single person I know, myself included, last year was so challenging. And so I'm so grateful to be with you in this new energy. All right. So a suggested intention that you can set, if it feels right for you, for this coming week. And as a side note, why is it important to set an intention for the week? Well, on the healing journey, and that's what this channel is all about, healing in various ways. Sometimes it's helpful to have a structure for what am I focusing on, right? Because, gosh, if you're anything like me, and I know you are, or else you wouldn't be tuned in here, you have a lot of ideas of what you want to heal. You know, you want to work on your relationships and your finances and, you know, your mystical understandings, and you want to work on, you know, healing your physical body. Like, there's so many things that we're always working on. But if you can just narrow it down and place a focus week to week, that really helps a lot. It's helped me a lot. So I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles as a potential helpful intention that you can set for yourself this week. And the Four of Pentacles really, really speaks to rooting down, the value of rooting down, accepting where you are right now. So it's not really about wishing things were different. It's acceptance. The word acceptance is coming through loud and clear here. Acceptance. And to clarify this intention here, we have the experiencing card. And the experiencing card really reminds us to be in the present moment, experiencing life as it is, not how we wish it would be, not how we hope it would be, not how we, you know, just actually being like, what is in front of me and how can I enjoy this? So enjoyment is another key word that's coming through here. You see this person here, they are kind of loving up on this tree here. We'll call them a tree hugger. How many of people out there are tree huggers? Let me know in the comments below. I surely am. Proud tree hugger here. So this person is touching, communing, being with this tree as a friend. And they're in the moment. You can tell their eyes are closed. They're feeling, they're deeply feeling, they're experiencing life. So in this week, acceptance and accepting your life as it is, taking an inventory of your life. What's here for me? And how can I experience it? And then as you allow yourself the gift of being fully present in every moment, in every single moment, then there's a beautiful grounding energy that happens. A beautiful grounding energy. We really give ourselves permission to enter our lives fully. And, you know, for so many of us, trauma has held us back. Past life karma has gotten in the way sometimes of just really embracing our life as it is. We seek other people to fix us sometimes. We seek for old addictions and bad habits to numb us or to bring us temporary pleasure. But what if we allowed ourselves to really just accept our life as it is, and we found that freedom in that? Wouldn't that be beautiful? So, that keyword acceptance is coming up right off the bat. So, so let's get more information here about what's some more information that we need to know for my beautiful viewers regarding this acceptance intention that we could set. So the Five of Cups, and the cups are all about emotions, our emotional landscape. And you can see here, this figure, he is focusing, he's sad. He's focusing all his energy on the three cups that have spilled over, but he's ignoring, at least in this moment, in this card, the two cups that are still full behind him. So he's melancholy. There's a kind of like this general energy of like, sadness, negative nostalgia in this card. Okay. So when we are overly focused on what we have lost in the past, not good, not good. Can we be present? Again, can we accept our life as it is? Because in every moment, and I don't care who we are, I don't care what your circumstances are, there is always going to be, if you look for it, those cups that are still standing. Always, always, always. Yeah, I'm also getting the burden card. When we are stuck in looking back to the past of those cups that have fallen over, we're like this poor fellow here who's trying to climb a mountain, but on his back, he's holding another guy. And on top of that, a rooster. I think that's a rooster. This is a heavy load. Okay, this is a heavy load. This is a depressing load to carry. Can we drop those? It's normal. We all do it. The human impulse to look behind us. I mean, we just came out of the year of the snake. Holy cow. That was hard. And you can look up more about this online, but in Chinese astrology, the years are signified by different animals symbolically to represent different energies. And so we just passed out of this year of the snake. We let go. And so we're still in that energy right now because we just passed out of, we're in the process of passing out of it. Okay. And so we haven't yet fully entered the year of the horse yet. Okay. So there's a little bit more releasing that we can do about the past. Just, I'm hearing, put the past behind us. Put the past behind us. You probably experienced a lot of heartbreaking things last year. Put the past behind us. You learned the lessons that you were meant to learn. And now it's time to accept your life as it is right now. Literally look around you. I invite you to look around you at your surroundings. How does your life look? So what are some blessings? What are some blessings for my beautiful viewers here that or some strengths, some blessings or strengths? What have you got going on for you that's amazing? What have you got going on for you? Yeah. The Magician. You, my friend, have the power to create. You, my friend, have the power to see what's possible. You're coming to understand your worth, your value in this world. And by the way, your worth and value is not tied to anything material. No. Your worth and value is cultivated through self-love. Loving yourself, loving others, loving the universe just as it is. That full acceptance. This card speaks to a person who is ready to move forward in a very powerful energy. That's awesome. Good for you. I'm excited for you. Oh, another blessing. Beyond illusion, what we have here is deep spiritual insight, my friend. What we have here is deep spiritual awareness and understanding. You are moving, the direction that you're moving is beyond being fooled by the outdated paradigms of this world. That's the direction you're moving. This card is incredible. This is one of my favorite cards to see pop up in a reading. Oh my gosh. And you can see here, there's an emphasis right here on this person's third eye, which is the seat of intuition. So your intuition is strong, my friend, and it will carry you. It will carry you as you release, as you drop these burdens of looking at the past heartache and pain and seeing everything I have, everything I need, everything I truly need, I have. I'm holding it. It's right here. It's in my arms already. Everything I need. It's here. That is so beautiful. Okay, I'm looking at some challenges. What are some challenges coming up this week, with this intention of setting of acceptance? What could be some challenge? Well, a simple one here is postponement card, that you just simply don't want to do it. You want to wait till later. You know, this person here, if you see their face and their hair, it's like a black and white. It's like a gray image. The future is colorful, right? But they're kind of stuck in this waiting period. So you could say to yourself, I don't need to focus on anything this week. I'll just enjoy myself. It's still the holidays. You know, it's just, that could be a challenge that you're going to face. Just wanting to put this off for later, right? Because this is a big ask from the universe. Are you ready and willing to accept your life as it is right now, with all its perceived flaws, shortcomings, you know, all the stuff that you don't like about your life? Can you accept it this week just as it is? Wow, that is a huge invitation, right? And so there may be this feeling of like, I'm just going to postpone that lesson till later. Totally natural, right? But the Seven of Cups, I'm also getting, let me go inward for this message here because the meaning is not yet apparent to me. One moment, please. Take a moment, take a few breaths. Look at this card while I breathe and I tune in to my guides for the specific wording on this. Okay, so you are intensely creative. You're an intensely creative person. And there will be opportunities that come before you this week. Wow, great. And it will almost be like too much for you at times. Like you're going to have really strong bursts of energy this week is what I'm hearing. Strong bursts of energy where you can, like, let's say you have a whole afternoon and you could do this project or that project or meet with this person or go to this meeting or go here or do this, right? So it's like lots of good stuff coming, lots of opportunities, right? But it could get a little bit, what I'm hearing is follow your heart. Follow your heart. Don't follow this. The mind will create stories about I should do this or should do that. What does your heart want to do this week? What does your heart want to do? And then bring that, the challenge again is postponement. You might want to postpone this lesson of acceptance. So your challenge will be bringing it back to acceptance. So what choices can I make with my time? What projects? How can I invest my energy in the people, places, and things and opportunities that will most feed that acceptance energy? So like I'll use myself as an example. So I have so many pending invitations from souls right now to spend time together, like with friends. Lots of people want my time, and that's so beautiful, and I'm so grateful for that. Also, these next months, I've been given clear guidance from the universe. These next few months are for me to really invest myself into you guys, into this YouTube channel. I've had this channel since 2017. It's been beautiful. I've kind of just posted when inspired, which has been so fun, and it's been just a hoot and very fulfilling as well because I enjoy helping people through this medium. However, Spirit is calling me very loudly to become more consistent in my service in this way. So I need to focus on me. So, you know, we can look at this. This guy's like, what am I going to do? All these options. These look amazing. These look interesting. I don't know. I'm confused. Which one do I pick? Which cup do I pick? Right? So there's potentially this week, there's that energy of like a little bit of confusion maybe. How do I use my time? How do I use my energy? And the guidance is just looping it back to that acceptance. So what is your life like right now? And what are the projects, time investments that help me realize that lesson, right? So maybe it's not so much reaching for brand new things, but finalizing and stabilizing, I'm hearing that word, stabilizing the foundation that you already have. How can you make your roots go deeper this week? Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments below if this is making sense. I always appreciate your feedback to help me to help me understand if my readings are resonating. Thank you so much. And then potential outcomes. Now, as I said, this isn't about predicting the future. This is just potential outcomes. But I'm seeing two amazing cards pop up. The Chariot, which is about forward movement, success, victory, wonderful forward movement. And then the Flowering card, which is this queen. She's a queen. And she has her life in a really beautiful place. She's flowering. So can you allow, it's this energy of like being in your creativity, your heart creativity. Ooh, that it's coming through again about like creativity, the importance of using your creativity. And if you think you don't have creativity, you most certainly do. I think there's a few people out there who, when I just said creativity, like, I'm not that creative. Oh, yes, you are. All humans are, because that is our divine birthright, to be creative. But most of you out there do know already that you are deeply creative people and that you have a lot to give to this world. So this week, again, it's about accepting your life as it is with unconditional love. It's marrying the inhale and the exhale. So the inhale is that creativity, that prana, that life force, that like juicy, like, ooh. And then the exhale, which is, it is as it is. And I let go and I surrender to a higher power and I trust. Okay, that's the message that I have for you. I hope this is helpful for you this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next Monday for another tarot intention. I love you so much. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel to get notifications of when new readings are up. I'm going to be doing a lot of readings in the coming months. I love you so much. Blessings, friends. Namaste.